if she happens to be physically attractive out of what you believe that you could actually get or deserve, then he will act as such and treat you as such. However, this is not a compliment. This is only the basic instinct of reproduction and the wanting to improve. We always want to increase, not decrease. This is something that's in our DNA, our hard drive. Increase, progress. Decrease, decline usually means death. So therefore, physically you are an upgrade. Now, however, just because a man wants to reproduce with you does not mean that he necessarily wants to produce with you. Does not mean that he is in love with you. Only wants to reproduce. Hit, bang, smash, baby, come up. Now the rest, in raising a child, you have to decide you actually want to be with that individual or that person or not. That's where personality comes in. And unfortunately, most times women think that the majority of their thing, as long as they actually look good, then they actually are good. Because they may be cute, they might think that they're actually worth more than what they're actually worth outside of reproducing and having sex or a status symbol. If you really want to know, I mean, well, most of the times if a woman took care of her mind the way she takes care of her appearance, I wouldn't even be doing this video. But it's really lopsided. The majority of times the physical may be 80 to 90%, and the mental is anywhere from 5, 10 to 20%, which is a very bad balance. I mean, this thing called yin and yang, 50-50. And yes, everything that I'm saying also applies for the male version also, too. So we'll get onto that one in a minute. However, if you're in a relationship and you're really kind of cocky about your looks and you really think that, you really need to understand, if you really want to know if your man even really respects you or thinks anything about you on a personal or spiritual level, there's a couple of ways you can find out. Like, one, does he ever tell you his problems and actually really want your opinion? I mean, don't get mad if he don't, because, you know, I'm quite sure every man you're going to try 1,000 times to ask their opinion. And by what you get back decides whether you really ask them their opinion on a later view or not. Now, I've heard someone tell, well, I was just being real. He needs somebody to be real. Now, there's a thing called friends. You want to be a friend or you want to be real? I mean, get reality anywhere. Or do you want it 50-50? Do you want to be real and a friend? Then again, you got to understand, if you ain't really built up your mental process, what you really saying ain't going to be about nothing anyway. You know, people looking for results, not pretty thoughts. So, if anyway, you find yourself, he never ask you any question, never care about your opinion, then he doesn't really value your opinion. Then he cannot respect you. Now, you can get mad or you can come up with a better opinion by adding information inside your brain. Or you can just get mad. That would be the real simple, easy way. Just get mad. Maybe it's your communication skills. Have you worked on those? Or you just used to being pretty and people walking up talking to you and people telling you and carrying you? What have you worked on to make you a better partner or person or a friend? We know you worked on your hair, you worked on your eyes, you worked on your nails, you worked on your clothes, you worked on your persona, you worked on making sure people never point out the incorrect things about you. But while they were pointing it out, were you looking at them, taking them, and correcting for self? If not, you probably haven't grown much. So you're probably giving junior high or high school advice to somebody you're trying to tell about the real life and what should really be there. Just some of the thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing, you know, it's up to you whether you want to improve or stay the same. Because you can always just stay the same and then downgrade on the intellectual level of the brother that you messing with. Don't worry about it, then you'll fit right in. Or if you want to upgrade the man, you might want to upgrade your mentality. Those things work together. So, the other part, let me see. Always you can ask him, why does he love you? Or what does he love about you? That will be a greater understanding. Now, most likely, if you're really not that, the reasons why he loves you will always mostly be physical. And by the physical things that you do. Like, I like the way you cook. I like the way you look. I like the way you